red flag. So after interviewing Rishi Sunak, I was on their radar of somebody to like be a bit of a mouthpiece for them, and whatever they were doing, I could reach my audience of, a couple of 100,000 people. It tends to be the demographic of people that listen to what, I talk about. So they probably saw that as, and it wasn't just me, there's other creators too that had those opportunities. So anyway, I interviewed Rishi Sunak, and then I was like, oh, great, that's really cool. Didn't get paid, obviously. I paid on my own travel, did all those things. And then a couple of weeks later, they emailed me again, literally 10 Downing Street is the email, which is quite funny. Yeah. They're like
hotmail.com.
Yeah, Gmail, yeah. And then they were like, oh, so we're I think it was around about the time of the budget, but they invited me anyway to 10 and 11 Downing Street to go in to be able to create content, speak to, at the time it was Jeremy Hunt, who was the Chancellor of the Exchequer, to talk to him. It's like, well, a great opportunity. This is really cool. That was, for me, it's more relevant, even though it's cool to speak to a Prime Minister. It was more relevant to talk to somebody who was in charge of, all of our money. You can't post anything without our permission. We have to approve kind of the tone of what you're saying and how you're saying it. And I was like, red flag. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You're not telling me what I can and can't say. If I disagree with something he says, I'm going to say it. They weren't going to pay any expenses. So I just said to them, politely, like, thank you, but first of all, I don't want to be censored. And second of all, like, if you're going to get me to do this, you're the government. You've got a load of my money and everyone else's money. The least you can do for me promoting you, because you want me to tell you this, say these certain things, you could at least pay for my expenses. So they weren't going to do it. So I then created a video, as I do, about that. And I was like, this is just a little window into how things work. Pick people who they know are going to say, stick to the party line. And I'm not going to do that.